Hey guys, we always talking, strategy, game plan, business. So in this video, we just rolled out and did Palm Street last night, and we're gonna talk and shed some light on different perspectives, how we see things and how we use different things to our advantage. So let's get into it. Hey guys, what's going on? Will here, Flawless Exotic Creations, coming to you guys with another video, and I am fired up. So last night we were on Palm Street. Palm Street is a new app. It's an auction-based platform. And there's a lot of different things with it, and hopefully I can cover all of them. So as a buyer, you sign up for Palm Street and you have to add your payment information, like your credit card or whatever you're going to put in to pay for whatever you decide to buy. They have plants, geckos, and ball pythons, and a plethora of other things, supplies, materials, and things like that. Now, I found that it's a very easy platform to maneuver through. We've done it over on Altitude Exotics, which is a huge crested gecko breeder, much bigger than we are over at Flawless Crested Geckos. He's been a mentor for us over the years, and our relationship has grown to past a friendship to really a family member, a bond. We've vacationed together several times. We've been out of the country. We've been all over, actually a few times out of the country. And we like to hang out with each other. He actually flew out and he attended Audra and I's wedding, which was awesome, along with Darren over at Sloan Morse. He flew out from the West Coast and attended our wedding as well. But Palm Street, the approach from the buyer side is obviously you see something you like, you buy it. You bid on it. It makes the features of it is very easy to use feature wise on the buyer side, but on the seller side as well. Things to consider on the seller side. There's an application process that you have to go through. We've been approved for a long time actually, and we were writing up a business plan on how to utilize it. And so if you apply for it, make sure you apply for the ball python side. Disclaimer, if you sign up as a gecko breeder or that you're going to list geckos, you sign up for geckos. But if you have ball pythons and geckos, you're going to want to sign up for ball pythons. Reason being is if you're listed as a crested gecko breeder, you can list crested geckos, but you cannot list ball pythons. If you're signed up as a ball python breeder, you can list ball pythons and crested geckos if you choose to do so. You have to understand that that's a weird thing with, I guess, the ownership of the app, because not really the ownership, I'll say the overall general public opinion. The reason they do it like that is because there's been reported to them that there's a lot of people that have a phobia of snakes in general. So since people have a phobia of snakes, when you sign on, you have to actually click a tab that you're okay with seeing snakes, with just seeing snakes. I know it sounds weird to you guys, but you have to remember this lane that we're all in is not considered the norm to the general public. It's like you talking to a non-reptile person and you telling them you have a ball python and they're like, oh my God, I could never, it's the same concept. So us doing this properly and doing videos like this, even with us handling them and showing how easy they are and how cool they are, it just makes it more receptive to the general public. So as far as the app, will shed light on how we're kind of approaching it, and not our complete game plan, but our approach is a little different. And again, I'm only going to talk from our perspective. Inventory this year, we're low on inventory. We were shooting for 50 clutches. We had 33 clutches. That's still a lot of clutches, but we've sold a lot of snakes so much faster this year than we did last year. Last year we had over 200 available and we have none. This year, I got to go down and do a count. You know, we sent in 50 sheds. We're about to send in another, I think it's 20 more. We already got our results back. We have a lot of holdbacks, but still our availability is super low. I want to say collectively, we probably have less than 50 available, which is an awesome feeling. That's an important number to kind of put out there because through everything that's going on, we're still able to move ball pythons, but we're not in a situation where, you know, we have to push things out. We never want to be in that situation, which is why we created and built the infrastructure around it. So the infrastructure we have in place, we have, you know, we run FB5s, we run FB8s, we run FB10s, and then up to the breeder size. And we still have FB10s that's not plugged up, rack of FB10s not plugged up, and we have 2 racks for the FB5, FB8 combos that's not plugged up at all. And thankfully this year we didn't even have to plug them up because, like I said, we're not running out of space at all. That's very important with our approach to Palm Street. So with Palm Street, what we're going to try and attempt is maybe twice a month, maybe once every other week. I don't know. We are going to try to run a Palm Street live and do the auctions, but we're going to do them in a manner where we're going to show off some low end stuff that we may have hit, and some higher end stuff. And if people are up there, we're hoping to increase our reach, push people over to here on YouTube, gain some more followers and subscribers here, push people more over to our Instagram, gain some more followers there. At the same time, we're on a whole new platform trying to reach people that are just there. So we're going to come across people that signed up for that app all over the United States that hit that we want to see snakes tab, and when they see our, you know, auction coming up, we call it an auction and hangout, and we only doing 10. We did 12, I believe, last night. We ended up selling 4 or 5, but we did 12. We were advertising that we're doing 10, so it allow us a longer period of time to kind of talk to the people, engage, answer questions, because the question, I think, was 450 something comments. The questions and comments come through nonstop. It was really cool interacting. We had a lot of people that's been following us that we were kind of showing things off. We were able to show things off that weren't auctioning off, that maybe we're looking to breed, looking to grow out, things that we've hit that are one of one, things that we've purchased, and reference the people that we've purchased from. Show off these different projects that we're involved in. By doing that, we're hopefully able to catch the eye of a person that don't even know who Flawless is, and now they can kind of bookmark us and go over and check out content here, and kind of go down that rabbit hole of getting watch hours here, gaining a subscriber, gaining a follower on Instagram, even on Facebook if they're on Facebook, possibly buying something involved in the auction, and if not, maybe reverting back and going over to our morph market and buying something there. So again, increasing that reach. We're not pushing the we gotta sell this, we need to move some inventory, but more so it's kind of a chill hangout. Yeah, we'll discount prices here and there, but we're not in a situation where it's like we have to move these animals. So a lot of the stuff that we run, like I said, we're going to offer some discounts. Everybody still has to pay shipping, but our main objective for approaching Palm Street with this style or this mentality is more of a hangout, and it's an extra perk to be able to move something. But that's not the goal. The goal is to increase our social media reach so we can hopefully become a bigger household name. We would love to be mentioned in the likes of, you know, the Bob Vu's, the Justins. I mean, everyone wants to be a Justin. We want to be us, but we want to be acknowledged, you know, at least, you know, brand acknowledgement. So that's kind of what we want to put ourselves out there in a very professional approach, and just do it in that manner. And again, if it doesn't doesn't work or we see conflict there, we need to be able to self-reflect, look at ourselves in the mirror and say, this isn't working. Let's go back to the drawing board. Let's alter the original plan and see what's going on. But so far, it's been awesome. We moved 4 snakes. It was an incredible hangout. We talked to, think about it. We ran, the auctions can go anywhere from 30 seconds to 120 seconds. So we were running them generally 120 seconds to 60 seconds. So let's say 10. So that's 2 minutes per auction. Let's say 12 auctions. That's still 24 minutes. So in the 24 minutes of auction time, we were able to move 4 snakes. But overall, we hung out through, bits and pieces while showing other things off. And we were online live for, I think it was 72 minutes. We were right at 72 minutes. So it was incredible. It was nice. It wasn't rushed. It was awesome. So that's kind of our approach to it. It was a success. Obviously, there's other things associated with it as well. Now, on that side of things, you have Palm Street. There's fees associated. There's credit card processing fees. There's seller fees. No different than any other business that's providing you with a source, avenue to do something on. I mean, in general, I'm sure we could have, if we had the, inventory and availability, but you can go on there and sell 30, 50 animals, auction them off, do whatever you need to do for your goal. But that's not our goal at the moment. We want to kind of converse, hang out, enjoy the people, answer everyone's questions. There's a lot of people that never even knew us and just seen it come across their screen, and we gained a follow from that. We got a lot growing over there. So we're excited about that path. We think you should be as well. Again, you can go over there and sign up, check it out. There's tons of other breeders up there, and we're trying to do it in a different way. We had all the kind of camera set up, MacBook set up, iPads. We were trying to do it, and I think it was a success. But hopefully you like this video, this review, and a different kind of perspective on just kind of trying to do something to do it. The long game is not just selling snakes, it's more of selling your brand. The short term is, selling snakes at that point in time. So again, it's Will, Flawless Exotic Creations. We out.